Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will be discussing how the recursive function works. I will give you a step-by-step guide on how actually its execution works. So if you are new to programming and if you are struggling with recursive function, this video is definitely for you. So what is a recursive function? A recursive function is a function which calls itself during its execution with a base condition to ensure its termination. Now let's dive deeper into how the recursive function works. Whenever a recursive function is called, which means when a function calls itself, it creates a new stack frame on the top of the existing stack. And when a base condition is reached, the function returns a value and the stack frames are removed one by one until the original function call is reached. Let's have a look at this example. This is a small program to print reverse counting starting from 6 to and till we reach 0. So, first of all, this is the main method and ref function is called and 0 mean num is sent from here and num will be received by this I variable. So here first thing which we have done is I plus plus means I is incremented, so 0 is incremented, so now its value is 1. Okay, and now the condition will be checked whether I is greater than less than or equal to 5 or not. As you can see here, 1 is less than or equal to 5, the condition is true, so the control will go inside this if condition. And here a recursive function is called, this function is calling itself, so it is a recursive function. So from here, from this line, uh, this function will again be called, so like this function, this only this method, not the main method, only the uh, recursive function will be called again, so the control will go directly here. And what was the value of I? We sent 1, so now 1 is here, I value is 1. And in the first line you can see that I is incremented, so 1 plus 1 is 2, so in this method the value of I is 2. Now again the base condition will be checked. As you can see that 2 is less than 5, so the condition is true and the control will go inside. Here again the function is called, so again this function will call itself and control will go from here to here. You have to keep one thing in mind that this previous function and this function execution is not completed yet, because the control went directly from this line to the other method. So when the control will come back, then the remaining lines of this method will be executed. So here we send 2 as a value of I was 2, so it received 2, and I is incremented, so 2 will be incremented and it will become 3. Again the condition is true, the control will go inside and again this function is called. Now the control will go here and as you can see that it sent 3 and 3 will be incremented, it will become 4 and condition is true. Again control will go, control will go here, it will receive 4 and 4 will be incremented, so it will be 5. The condition is still true as 5 is equal to 5, so the control will go inside and again it will be this function will be called. So one more time this function is called and this time it will receive 5 5 will be incremented, it will become 6. Now the condition will be checked. As the condition is not true, the control will not go inside this if condition block, but it will go directly here. Now the statement is printf, so I will be printed. What is the value of I in this method? The value of I is 6. So 6 will be printed in the output. So I will here write 6. I will write here. No, I will just here I will write output, and first 6 will be printed. As after printf statement, this method execution will end and the control will go back from where it was called. This line called this method. Okay. So as its execution is, this line execution is completed, it will go in the next line, which is printf. Here again the I is printed. What is the value of I in this method? As you can see, it is 5. So 5 will be printed. Now this method execution is also ended, so it will also remove, it will also be vanished from the memory, because all this was happening in the stack. So control will go back from where it was called. This method called it, this line called it. So now as this line execution is ended, the control will go here. Print f statement, I value is printed, which is 4, and here 4 will be printed. This method execution is also ended. So now control will go. Now control will go here, and then in this line again I will be printed. It is 3 in this method, so you can see 3. So 3 is printed. Next here you can see that again control will go here, and in this method now here what is the value of I? It is 2, so 2 will be printed. I will write 2 here, and now control will go back from where it was called, right? So after the execution of printf statement, the control will go back to this line from where it was sent. So next line is this, which is to be executed. So printf statement will run and 1 will be printed here. And now that as this method execution is also ended, now no more lines are here to be executed. So the control will go back to the line where it was called, and the control was called from here. So as you can see, there are also no more lines to be to be executed. So it means that this function, this method execution is also ended, and in this way the whole program is executed, and we have got our output as 654,321. And remember, all these will be vanished as soon as the control will go back to the place from where it was called. So I hope you like this video, and all your doubts about the recursive function execution will be cleared now. So please share this video with your friends, like this video, and please give your feedback, and please subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much.